fragile peace. Wakanda thrives after Shuri becomes Black Panther and Queen. The nation is rebuilding alliances after the confrontation with Talokan. Despite outward peace, tensions brew between factions within Wakanda that question her leadership style compared to Chalias. Echoes of the ancestors. Shuri begins experiencing mysterious visions of Bast, the Panther goddess, who warns of a shadow rising from forgotten sands. She struggles to interpret the message, torn between her scientific logic and Wakanda's spiritual traditions. A new global threat. International powers pressure Wakanda to share more Vibranium after reports of a massive, untapped source appearing in Africa's Sahara Desert. Rumors suggest this Vibranium deposit is linked to a long-forgotten kingdom buried beneath the sands. Return of Killmonger's legacy. A group of radicals, inspired by Killmonger's ideology, resurfaces across Africa. They claim Wakanda hoards Vibranium and prevents true liberation for black nations. Their mysterious leader wields advanced Vibranium weapons not of Wakandan design. M'Baku's dilemma. As the new ruler of Wakanda's Council of Elders, M'Baku argues for isolation, warning that engaging with outside threats risks repeating Killmonger's chaos. His clash with Shuri sets up political divisions within Wakanda. The discovery in the desert. Okoye and Nakia lead a mission to the Sahara Vibranium site. They uncover an underground civilization, long thought extinct, the Orin, of a rival African kingdom that vanished centuries ago, shielded by desert storms. The Orin Kingdom. The Orin people possess Vibranium with different properties called Sunstone Vibranium, which absorbs solar energy. Their leader, King Ashaka, views Wakanda as traitors who abandoned them to colonizers centuries ago. Clash of ideologies. Shuri meets Ashaka, who accuses Wakanda of isolationism while his people suffered. He demands Wakanda unite with Orin to lead Africa against foreign exploitation. Shuri refuses, insisting Wakanda's path is protection, not domination. War drums in the desert. Ashaka allies with the Killmonger-inspired radicals, offering them Sunstone weapons. Together, they begin raiding African nations, destabilizing regions, and pushing the world toward war. Shuri's crisis of faith. Haunted by Bast's visions and pressured by the Council, Shuri doubts her worthiness as Black Panther. In the ancestral plane, she encounters the spirit of Chala, who urges her to find balance between science and faith, strength and compassion. Nakia's secret mission. Nakia uncovers evidence that a foreign power, likely the US or Latveria, hinting at Dr. Doom, has been covertly supplying Orin with advanced tech to escalate the conflict. Talokan re-enters the stage. Namor, sensing Orin's rise as a threat to Talokan and Wakanda alike, approaches Shuri. Their fragile truce is tested as Namor insists on brutal preemptive strikes, while Shuri seeks diplomacy. The betrayal. During peace negotiations, Ashaka deceives Wakanda, capturing Okoye and several Dora Milaje. He declares Wakanda has lost its right to lead Africa and marches his Sunstone army toward Wakanda. Wakanda under siege. Wakanda suffers its greatest assault since Killmonger. The capital is attacked with Sunstone weapons that disable much of their Vibranium technology. Citizens are forced into hiding while Shuri rallies survivors. The rise of two Panthers. To inspire hope, Shuri reluctantly allows a second Black Panther mantle to be claimed. M'Baku undergoes the ritual and becomes the War Panther, wielding brute strength and ancestral ferocity. The Desert War. The final battle erupts in the Sahara. Wakanda, Talokan, and their allies clash against Orin's armies. Vibranium meets Sunstone in a dazzling war of technology and raw power. Shuri versus Ashaka. In a one-on-one duel under the blazing desert sun, Shuri confronts Ashaka. Their fight becomes not only physical, but philosophical, whether Africa's future lies in domination or unity. Shuri defeats him, sparing his life to prove Wakanda's strength is mercy. A new alliance. With Ashaka captured and Orin destabilized, Wakanda negotiates peace. Shuri extends an olive branch, integrating Orin into a new African alliance built on shared vibranium knowledge, not hoarding. The Shadow of Doom. A mid-credits scene reveals that Dr. Doom orchestrated much of the Orin uprising from the shadows, testing Wakanda's resilience while preparing his own plans for vibranium. Legacy of Bast. In the closing moments, Shuri prays to Bast, finally accepting her dual identity as scientist and protector. She envisions a Wakanda not as an isolated kingdom, but as the heart of a united Africa standing strong against the world.